Hello again to my channel. Today we're taking a look at Pagani design chronograph with code number 3306. It comes in other several colors like this yellow and black, which I think looks alright, that white red, which I think it's not exactly what I would usually pick up, and orange black, which actually has interesting vibe to it if you're into orange. And it's actually good as a gift. We have the standard issue napkin for cleaning the watch itself that stays and it's presented well in the box. We have our manual that is pretty basic manual covering most mechanisms and ways of the watches they usually offer, which is like the usual mechanisms and how to manipulate them. We have the guarantee card, which comes empty. And that's all the box has, that mesh. Still, the box looks nice and it's almost practically compact and easy to carry. We take away the watch pillow too, if we even can call it like this, and straight out of the box the watch gives us a good... Here we can see the writings on the back, water resistant on 30 meters and made out of stainless steel. That car picture at the back looks interesting. It's not anything that you see every day, but the watch is a gift for a friend of mine, so I'm not going to open and see if this is actually a sticker or not. If you have the watch, I would really be glad to know if it's actually just a sticker. It has those blue stickers that protect the buttons, which is a nice touch. The strap is supposed to say genuine leather, but I'm not actually sure how genuine it is. It feels kinda plasticky, to be honest. Still gives a good presentation to the watch and feels rather nice for the price. The buckle is stainless steel. It has the logo on. It's not like engraved, it's more like polished over it. All of the mini dials are actually working. We can start them from the upper button and reset from the down ones. The dial that's on top is for seconds. The dial between is for an hour, and the dial that's on the lowest is for a minute. Not like more expensive chronographs, the second hand is always working. I will have to remove part of the protection on the back side so I can check the buttons. Meanwhile, let's do that what everyone does, wrist check. So today I'm having a this dive kinda custom mod which changes hands on a tropical strap, and I actually think it looks very good. The whole vibe of the 50s is captured and the watch is perfect for swimming. It would be great in the summer. So here I used scalpel to cut a little hole behind the button so I can test it and give you my opinion about it. It feels kind of clumsy, to be honest, but the movement is fine. It's not screwed down. Of course, it's only 30 meters water resistance, but I don't know who is going to swim with a chronograph. It's mostly for drivers or people that are more into sports. The date wheel moves fine, the hands too, but I don't see any issues with it. I handled it even way more expensive watches that were way worse. And I actually think that watch is pretty much worth it, depending on the price you find it, but around $50, $30, depending on the sale, it's great. The dial is made well, the second hand hits the markers well enough. I'm not sure of the material of the glass. I think they said mineral, but I'm not really sure by just looking at it here. Still, the design, the little dials, everything is put on spot on for a starter watch, for the first chronograph, or if you just want a functional chronograph for a price like this. I think this is a pretty good recommendation. Let's check out how it stays on my 6.5 inches wrist. But first, to check the sizes between them, you see that they are almost the same size, considering this is a diver. So this chronograph is pretty average sized, even that it looks a bit bigger while I'm holding it in my hands. The only thing I kind of find amusing with it is how thick it is. Like you could have seen earlier how big it looks, like a thickness. But for some people that might be a good sign. Let's check the size. So the whole diameter of the whole case is like 44 millimeters, like this, from the dial itself. The band length is 25 millimeters, but I think it's more of a 24 and a half, so I think you can actually fit 24. The case thickness is 11 and 8, almost 12 to be honest, and the whole diameter like this is around 49, 48. The size is practically average. Let's check how the loom works. So it's kind of flimsy, but it still stays for some time. It's only the hands that are illuminated, but I think it's practically well enough considering the price. Overall, I think this watch could be a great gift, could be a great starting watch for anyone. I consider this color wave the most popular could be because it's red and black, it's very sporty, can work with official clothing or sports. It could work for almost every age, of course, like mostly younger people, maybe till their 30s, maybe even older. The biggest downside, I think, it's the small waterproofness of it, because 30 meters means only washing your hands and maybe light rain. But then again, considering only this, it's a great starting watch. I hope you enjoyed that review. I would really appreciate if you can give me a like or comment on the things that I have done wrong, or if you want to add more information for everyone to see.